good, man. Can't complain.
And if we do, nobody listens.
You listen, bro. You're a good friend. You're a good friend. Hey.
So what's going on? What continues after this is there's aliens and there's all that. Because you know what, bro? If you really think about it, aliens, religion, and everything just mixes up together.
It kind of goes together.
It kind of goes, man. You know what I mean? So what do you think? But do you believe in alien shit?
Aliens, I guess.
By your water, but I know you have a water.
Oh, my bad. By definition, yeah, there has to be something else. Right? Like it's a different. Even some of our people that come over from another country are aliens in this country, you know. So like, yeah, there's aliens, bro. There's a different species, a different being than us, bro.
Yeah, I feel that shit too, bro. I feel like there's like, we can't be, bro, the only ones. Yeah. The only ones alive in this humongous fucking universe, bro. We can't be the only ones. We can't be the only one that somebody just made up and said, you know what, everything now is gonna be there, but we're gonna create this earth, and then out of nowhere, we're just gonna blossom with people and animals. Now, there's other fucking species out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even they say, bro, there's like reptilians, there's the greys, there's all those different kind of fucking aliens.
The reptilians have been talked about in The Simpsons, you know, every time they pulled off a politician's mask, there was that one-eyed alien.
Well, you know what, bro, like, to be honest with you, I really feel like aliens are running fucking the world since day one. You remember whoever founded this, I think like the reason why this whole thing was created was just for us to work. Like they found something on Earth that they needed, some kind of resources or something, you know what I mean? And some of them just stood here.
They love the women, bro.
Yeah. Like even in the Bible, bro, God threw some angels here. What about those angels with the aliens, bro? You know what I mean? And God was like a Mother Earth, like some space.
You know, I forgot the guy's name. He's a theologist guy. Shout out to him. I forgot his name. I wish I could give him credit. He was like that Genesis is our creation story. You know what I mean? And that we're not under any obligation to be explained anything else. But that it was our. Doesn't mean it was everybody's creation story. It was the humans.
Yeah, because, bro, like in the Bible, right? We don't read how many episodes have we made about this, right? But like, thanks my peeps, like somebody made us in their creation, like, in their image, I mean, right?
Yeah.
But who created all the animals? Who created everything, bro? And it's like, you know, like people say, like the scientists, everything just happened, boom. You know what I mean? And we just, no, bro, shit doesn't just happen by an accident. We're like a perfect design machine.
We breathe without instruction. Our blood runs without instruction.
We heal, bro. That's a power right there, bro. Like you heal, bro. You know what I mean? You get shot, you get stabbed, your legs break, or whatever it is, bro. You fucking rehab and you get back and you fucking heal like Wolverine.
Yeah, maybe not as fast.
Not as fast, but you heal, bro. You heal. You got powers. You feel vibes. You feel like a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody's different.
We have the gift of premonition too. Like there's times like I knew
this was gonna happen. You feel somebody like some people could read people's aura. Sometimes you could read people's fucking like I don't know. Like I could pass by somebody. Like the last time I was walking with my girl, and I forgot where we were going. Good morning, my peeps. Thank you for stopping by, man. And I remember I was with my girl, and we went to Hobby Lobby. There was a Hobby Lobby. No, Walmart, bro. Because we went to Walmart because we were gonna do s'mores. And I remember we were walking, and this dude passed by me. And I was like, you know, some people give you like a different kind of vibe. But I told my girl, like, man, that fool gave me like the Jeffrey Dahmer vibe.
And you feel it.
I felt it so fucking strong.
It's repulsive. It repulses you. You're like,
yeah, you know what I mean? Like a dog, bro. You know, dog. Like a dog, you know. I've seen that for example, right? Yeah. I got my Rottweiler right here. If she knows you, your vibe is cool, bro, she'll just get up and smell you, be like, we're good. My master knows you, you're good. But if your fucking thing is off, it's just like going off. And that's how I feel like I am, you know what I mean? So where do we get those shit from?
You get threatened by their presence. Yes. It's like a vibe.
It's like a different kind of vibe. Because sometimes when you feel somebody's vibes, their energy when they're cool. You know what, this food's pretty cool as fuck. But sometimes you feel that vibe that's like, nah, bro, so where do we get that from? You know what I mean?
Like we're getting signals without any noise, without anything. We're just getting...
Because you know what? I don't think we know our power or what we're really capable of or where is the brain really capable of, bro. Because they have just pushed us down, bro, for generations and generations. You know what I mean? That we don't fully understand what we're really capable of.
And they say some cultures believe that heart is a big magnet.
Everything's a magnet. Your energy is a magnet. You fucking whatever you put out there, you're gonna attract. That's the reason why there's a lot of people that say, bro, like, be careful with what you say, be careful with what you think, because whatever you say is like a spell, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're saying it already, you're already calling it out there. You know what I mean? So all that shit is like doesn't just happen to happen, bro.
That's very interesting.
You know what I mean? Somebody created us out there. Somebody just created us like perfect. You know what I mean? Because even like, let's say you go to the Bible, even in the Bible, bro, when they were like, oh, Cain and Abel, and that fool killed his brother, like they left and they found another town. There was already people here. I think that we were just the engineers, like we were like the first humans, the aliens created mixed with the women here.
We're like the perfect form.
Yeah, and they finally got it right.
They finally got it right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So they created us. And so they seen us like, oh, all right. Let me see. That's why they kept us in the garden away from everybody. Isolation. Like in COVID. You know what I mean? Like, okay, these guys, until they're ready, they're going to go to the real world. You know what I mean? And I guess the alien felt like, oh, you know what? These guys are pretty cool.
She's bad. Like, she's a baddie. I got to have me some of that human.
You know what I mean? So they just stepped in there and then boom, bro. Everything happened. But something created us, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd rather believe that than an accident, bro. Like,
come on, man. That's an accident, bro. It's like, no, dude.
Even though most of us are accidents, technically speaking.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, real shit. But like, you just feel it, bro. Like, we were created, something created an accident, but come on. We're gonna be like my dog, you know, somebody created her. For her to be, for her whole species, but for her whole bloodline, for all of us to come out exactly the same. Same paws, same eyes, same color, same everything. You got every breed, every person out there, bro. You know what I mean? Somebody created us in an image. And why there's so many different people? If we all came from one person, but we all look alike. I know, bro, somebody created it. And by the way, how do you create something? But you have to see it, bro. You know what I mean? So somebody created, but like, you know what, I'm going to create him under my image. I'm going to do them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're different kind of aliens out there, bro.
Yeah, that's a trippy part, yeah.
I believe in that shit, dude. I believe that there have been aliens living here, bro. They're the ones that taught us everything that we fucking know.
Yeah, and a lot of cultures believe it was like a big war before we were.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Like a violent destruction.
Well, that's what the ¿cómo se llaman esos shows? The Scientologists believe.
Really? Like Star Wars type things?
Yeah, like Battlefield. Have you seen that old ass movie with John Travolta, Battlefield Earth?
No.
Well, that was based in Scientology. Well, that's what they believe, bro.
Really?
Yeah, they believe in like that, aliens and shit like that.
And then, and again, that Genesis is the creation of humanity, not. There's probably something like left out.
Yeah.
Not left out of the story, but like something happened prior to.
Because nobody really knows, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just like he said, she said, like scientists, like dinosaurs were created here. How do you know, bro? Were you there? You know what I mean?
How can you like that? I mean, I'm sure they have an explanation, but how can you date something beyond your time? Like,
yeah, beyond it, bro.
Like to record, we only have 2,000 years, but we could date billions of years.
So
ago.
yeah, it's like, oh, we had like 2 billion years ago, so the dinosaurs here before like called Jesus and all that. And come on, bro. And all that shit to me, I don't believe in dinosaurs, bro. I believe in dragons.
Yeah, like what happened to the dragons? Like old cultures mention them all the time.
Look, no culture talks about dinosaurs. No cultures out there like the Chinese and none of that, bro. None of them, they speak about dinosaurs. They speak about dragons.
We probably hunted them down, huh?
Everything, yeah, but of course something happened.
We got them. We got rid of them.
Or even that, bro. I was seeing those videos where they're like aliens like in the mountains. Como se llama eso? Certified. Like they're fucking like the mountains have like the fucking body of a human.
Oh, calcified.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one I was. Have you seen those?
Yeah, there looks like the Moana thing that were that
yeah.
Mountain, that
So I do believe. I do believe that must have happened, bro, years ago. Maybe the mountains, maybe all that shit, bro. It's really that happened. Like, we don't even know.
And you know what's interesting, bro? That a lot of the cultures do talk about a battle between like titans, right? Like. Hey, blessing, friends. So proud of you guys. Don't forget to smile. It's beautiful.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by, man.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah, bro, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they believe in like a clash of titans, like different cultures, bro. And if you look in the Book of Enoch, well, I'm not sure if it's the Book of Enoch, but one of those apocryphal books, it talks that God's punishment because the kids between the giant, the angels and the humans became so violent and so carnivorous, bro, that they made them fight amongst each other.
yeah, because supposedly it was like fucking they had giants because the fucking
And they became so bloodthirsty that they like that.
yeah, and supposedly that's where the flood came from.
They flooded, and then he
Yeah.
sent angels to like
To smash them up.
slice the trees so they wouldn't be any way for them to escape.
Yeah,
That's and then you look at there's a lot of like
chopped up trees.
yeah.
You know, I just feel like what they're telling us, we don't know, bro. You know what I mean? But like all that, I feel like this what is good, bro. Our ancestors, they drew on the wall what they saw. Am I right?
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Okay. So none of them ever wrote like Jesus on the wall, no nothing like that, no drawings of him, no nothing of him. But there's everywhere around the world pyramids. There's all over around the world, bro, where they drew this beings that look different, these aliens, you know what I mean? And all this stuff, bro, they drew all that and it's there. So all that is believable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Then all this other shit that they tell us.
yeah, it's they have like hieroglyphs of even helicopters way back then, bro.
Like, how would they know? There's some in Egypt, dude, where like the pharaohs, they're holding some stuff that look like purses.
Gucci.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And there's other one, there's another guy, bro, that looks like he's sitting down. What is there right there on the YouTube?
Good day, fellas. Hope you guys are having a doozy of a day. Shout out. Thank you.
Thanks,
We
man.
are-
You too, my G.
Every day is a blessing. Hope
Every
you're
day
having
we'll wake up. But yeah, though, you know what I mean? And all that shit, like, to me, I'm like, all right, bro. Like, how can people know, like, humans know, but where we come from? Nobody knows, bro. They haven't even got where their DNA comes from that is so fucking perfect.
yeah.
Or even our dreams. What do our dreams come from? You know, our whole...
The dream phenomenon is weird, bro. Like it's just a whole. I'm sure you've had those dreams that are wild, bro. It's so realistic. You feel like you live years, and then you wake up like, wait, that wasn't real.
Imagine if what we're living right now is the dream, and that's why it's going so fast. And this is the dream, and then when we go to sleep, that's the real. What about if us, we're living in multiple universes, bro? And every time we go to sleep, we go to a different universe. Because it feels like a dream is a lifetime. You know what I mean?
Life is what's happening while you're busy making other plans. Yeah, I can see that.
True.
True. Sometimes you're so worried about what's next that you forget to live in the present. You know?
True, but like the dream, bro, like that's... Lately, bro, I was telling my girl this, and I've been having dreams where I'm always, if you guys know about dreams, man.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, leave it in the comments, because I've been having a lot of fucking dreams lately, bro. This is crazy, right? Like, I'm always running. Somebody's chasing me. I'm always looking for somebody, but I don't know who I'm looking for, and I don't know who I'm running for, right? But I'm always in this room, like in this hotel. There's always a different house, but it's never my house. But I'm always different, and I'm always trying to run out of that building. But every time I try to get out, I always go back to the same spot. And there's always people telling me like, hey bro, they're looking for you. Hey bro, you gotta run. Hey bro, this. And I'm always running, but I don't know where. And then yesterday, I had a dream, the same dream where I'm running, but it feels like it's like a jail cell. Right? Like I'm in a jail.
There's no way out.
There's no way out, yeah. But I'm in a jail, and I'm running, and the walls are glass, see-through. But like, they're like bulletproof.
Huh.
And then I'm running, and then I'm telling the guy, like, there's like a dude, I never fucking seen him in my life. And this dude is there, and he's like, I'm like, hey bro, like how can I leave? And then he's like, if you leave, you know they're gonna find you. And I was like, fuck it, dude, I gotta take my chance. And then he's like, just go. And then once I opened the door and I ran, I came back to the same spot I was at. So even if I fucking leave, I always come back. It feels like I'm always worried about something.
Like in a loop.
Yeah. And I'm worried about something. And then like, Even with the fucking the scenario, like the scenery and everything changes. Like I'm always going somewhere. Like the last time I had the same shit. Like I'm going somewhere, but I'm driving. Okay, this time I'm driving, but I'm in the middle of the ocean, and I could see I could see the whales and I could see all the animals, and I'm going, but then the shit falls. Like my car falls, and I ended up back to going to the same place. You know what I mean?
It's like you reset, huh?
Yeah, I reset, and easy like I'm looking for something. What the fuck am I? You know what I mean? Because I'm not worried about shit. But it's like I'm always running for something. I'm always looking for somebody, but I could never find them. And that person I'm looking for, I know is in danger in my dreams because I've been having this dream for like a month.
You don't know who to warn, huh?
I don't know who to warn. I'm just like looking at. I'm trying to escape, and I'm trying to. At the same time that I'm trying to escape and I'm fucking running, I'm looking for this person, but I don't know who the fuck it is.
Like if you know who this is,
yeah,
you bring him up in the comments.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, it's crazy. So, going back to what we're talking about, you see, our dreams we don't even know.
It could be another
fucking world.
You spend 8 hours in a different dimension, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's a third of your life somewhere else. Yeah.
Somewhere else. You know, you have dreams that you. I don't know if you had dreams that you said that you conversate, that you fucking have kids with somebody else, a whole fucking family, a whole everything, that you wake up and you're like,
I don't have to pay child support.
You're like, how? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
How? You know what I mean? Like, you have multiple dreams.
It feels so real. Like,
yeah, it feels so real. Like, sometimes I'm fucking driving, I'm chilling, like, what the fuck, dude? And sometimes I think about, yo, is a dream? That's why now, because we're about to wake up. You know how sometimes we're like, damn, time is flying? But what about if we're about to wake up? And there's a reason why time right now is flying. And we feel like the days are going quick and rapidly because we're about to wake up from this universe, from this fucking thing. You know what I mean?
It's possible.
You know what I mean? Like, we never know. What about if we're fake? If we don't exist. We're a dream of somebody else dreaming us right now, bro.
Well, you know, there are cultures that believe that we are God trying to experience life through each one of us.
Yeah. Imagine that
so
shit.
Maybe when you die, it's like, oh, so that was that experience.
What? Yeah, it would be like every experience I had, I was fucking electrified.
Like, bro, stay away from las cariñosas. Like, bro, like, why did you have to keep going?
Why, bro? In every lifetime.
every experience, huh?
No, but like, you know what I mean? Or just this. Like, because you know how scientists, they try to like, say, oh, it's because of this, oh, it's because of that. Even if you say, hey, do you believe in ghosts? Oh, no, they're not real. There's always the next. No. There's other people that seen their loved one. There's other people that hear voices. I heard voices. I have seen some shit in my fucking youth. And all that shit. There's some shit that you can't explain. I feel like this whole world is just full of magic and wonders, bro. Like nobody will ever know.
Like sorcery, bro.
Yes. Witches, spells. You can fucking put a spell on somebody, bro. You can make somebody fall in love with you. You can make somebody an alcoholic, a drug addict, a whore, everything, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people say, oh, I don't believe in bad, but I believe in God. No, if you believe in the devil, you believe in God. You know what I mean? All that shit, bro. It's just crazy.
It kind of goes hand in hand.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's always an opposite for everything. Daylight and fucking nighttime. You know what I mean? And all the good, evil, and all that shit. So
the constant duality of things like this, like the yin and the yang.
Yeah, bro. So it's like
good for everybody.
Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of shit that you just like, wait a minute, bro. You know what I mean? And I think that we just been watered down where we really come from. That we don't even know. You know what I mean? Because they keep us entertained with bullshit. You know what I mean? Once we're born,
disconnected.
Yeah. They make us disconnect from the matrix, bro. They make us disconnect for the what's reality, what we're really capable of, what our body is really fucking capable of, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I've dreamt, bro, like of soccer scores, bro. Like I've dreamt of like, I'm like, how did I get that right, bro? Like how did I? Like it just doesn't make sense. I wish I could control it, like it's something more useful, like lottery numbers.
Yes, or like this, for example, this, right? Let's say you like, hey, you know how to fix this, or you know how to do this, or whatever. Automatically, you don't know, but your mind is like, zzz. Or sometimes you don't know somebody's name. Let's say, for example, you're like, hey, bro, what is that wrestler's name? For example. And you're like, oh, automatically, without you fucking telling your brain, it goes on auto. Like, I don't know if we could be talking about something else for like 10 minutes later, 15 minutes, like, I don't know, like, your brain is like, my boy, I found the file. Here you go. You're like, oh, it was this fool's name.
I had to go deep, buried in all that filthy stuff you watch. But just sort through all the crap,
yeah. You know what I mean? So how does that work?
That's
you know what I mean?
That's
for us to be like really perfect, bro. You know what I mean? For it to know exactly, like,
we're perfect. We are a perfect machine.
A perfect machine. For somebody to say, oh, you know what? It was an accident. For a woman, bro, to have a period every month, for the body to know how to create a child, her fucking all that
based
shit,
off of the moon, bro.
The moon, bro. Everything.
28 days, bro, based off of the moon, bro. That's wild, bro.
It's like a whole bunch of shit that we just like, how, bro? How? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's some stuff that you really sit here now as a grown-up, bro, and I feel like it's impossible, and it's kind of dumb shit that they taught us. We're different, bro.
They teach you a lot of stuff that's not really useful.
Of course, like when you go to school, oh, you have to know where Christopher Columbus was here.
No, I fucking
What the fuck has you gone to a job at that CERN? You're about to get $35 a fucking hour.
Most of that crap are lies, anyways. Right?
Everything's a lie.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Most of, like, so it's ridiculous. Like how, like they if they were to teach you deep breathing in school, that'd be amazing, bro. Like, like just how to mellow yourself out just by breathing.
Bro, if they would really teach us about how we could grow the real power of us and all that, it would be different. But they teach us, you know why?
The government studied all this.
Of course. Bro, fucking, ¿cómo se llaman esos fools, man? The Rothschild family?
Yeah.
They're the ones invented the school for us, so they could dumb us down. So they could keep us down, bro.
Workers, not thinkers.
Yes, bro. The most, why do you think they always want to keep us fighting? Why they always want to separate us? Why they always want to do all that? Because when people are united and strong, when people are fucking like that, bro, nobody's united, bro.
They're not needed, bro.
Exactly. So it's like, for them, bro, for them it's better for us to be dumbed down.
Yeah, like if you have a whole community that make their own food, they take care of each other's kids, they teach each other's kids, why do they need you?
Exactly.
They don't need you.
Like back in, like, why is it that we can't grow our plants or vegetables or shit in our house? Well, it's a fucking felony, bro. I mean, it's like they give us a ticket over here. You know what I mean? Like, how? Why?
Because they can't poison you that way.
Exactly, bro, because they're not feeding us GMO.
Yeah. Something here is corrupting us, and something here is trying to wake us up, in a sense, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, for every bad corrupting, like even the school systems, hospital systems, the government system,
even in the hospital, bro, they never give you fucking como se llama, like, if you're sick, they're like, you know what, we're gonna do this for you. No, bro, they give you medicines,
treatment.
A treatment. That's it. They don't give you a cure. It's a treatment. And a lot of people feel like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get better, I'm gonna get cured. No, you're not. It's a treatment. You know what I mean? They're treating you for the rest of your life so you can keep on going, because now your body's dependent on it. You know what I mean?
And the thing is that we have to trust them because we don't know any better, bro. Like, we don't
100%. Like, look at this, for example, look at all those commercials, bro. They come out, oh, try this pill. Oh, this pill is this. And out of nowhere, bro, at the end, oh, but you know what, this pill costs this. You know what I mean? So they're sending you a treatment for something, but they're messing something up, and then they're gonna send you a cure for that. You know what I mean?
Like you lose weight, but you lose bone mass. Like, okay, that's not the weight I was trying to lose, bro.
Exactly, bro, exactly. So it's everything, bro. You know what I mean? So if they really would know us, how we really, like, for example, like the Native Americans, bro, they believe in, like, the earth. They believe in the star people, how they call the aliens. You know what I mean? And all that, bro. There's different cultures out there they believe in. And, like, the earth has everything to cure your body because we come from earth. You know what I mean? And it's true, like, there's everything for your body, bro.
Yeah, like, there's this guy that goes out to, like, those native pueblos out there in South America, and they had a healing tree. They believe that if you ate from this tree, like the bark, it will heal you. Whether it's true or not, who knows, right? But, like, they have, like, a firm belief. They had a plant for everything.
There's plants for everything, bro. There's a fruit for everything. For every part of your body, there's something for you, bro.
It's interesting, yeah, it's very interesting.
Like, everything has a shape of it. Like, what was it, like mushrooms, like the thing is like shape of your ears, good for your ears. Fucking cabbage, your eyes. There's like a whole bunch of different kind of foods, a whole bunch of different
Like kidney beans for your
There we go. It's like a whole bunch of stuff, but there's already shape as your organ for like your fucking shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, bro. That's gonna be a fucking accident. Nah, man.
I don't believe we're an accident.
Like when you die too, where do you go? Like I know that my body stays here because whoever was running it, the energy that made it run was gone. So where does the energy go? Because energy don't die.
It just transfers.
It just transfers. Go somewhere. That's why. Why do you think sometimes when people say, "Oh, that abandoned building, man, is haunted"? No, it's all the energy that's still there.
It's so full of energy.
It's so full of energy, bro, that when you go to jail, it's like, oh man, this place is haunted. It's just full of fucking energy, full of
good or bad.
Yeah, it's just stuck there, bro. You go to a school, hey man, why does it look spooky? Oh, because it's all the energy that gets stuck. We all energy, bro. You know, we transfer somewhere, we go somewhere else. So like, my question is like, where do we go after this?
I don't think anybody knows.
Nobody will ever know.
For my people, we believe that we're resting until the day of judgment comes.
You know, but what about it? You know, because they've been waiting for that forever and ever. What about the people? Okay, for example, the people that lived before all that Jesus stuff. What happened to them?
The rest.
You know what I mean? So it's like you know that people say, oh, you know, you're gonna get saved, or oh yeah, you know, if you accept Jesus or blah blah. But what about those other people that didn't even know who Jesus was? Mm-hmm. What about all those people? What's gonna happen to them? You know what I mean? So I feel like all that is like because your body's gone.
But your energy's
still here. So like for me, that where do we go? Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I seen a ghost," or "I seen this," or "I hear voices." Like, what is that? You know what I mean? Do you guys believe in ghosts, aliens, or what do you guys believe in?
Yeah, some people believe that the opposite side to Christianity believes that you're not to go into the light because there's something here trying to trap you and reincarnate you, make you experience a new life.
Like, what do you mean?
Like I think they call it archons. Like the spiritual creatures that try to like they the moment you die they kind of look like your family and try to lead you to fool you into going to the light so you could be born again.
For real?
Into this reality instead of moving on to the next thing.
Like they take over your body?
No, they pretend to be your family. They come with me. They come to the light. Like, hey, it's your grandma or it's your somebody you care about, right? Or it's Lilo, you know, like, hey, come, hey, Doug.
Wait, how the fuck are you talking?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
And then they try to fool you into going back. I'm not saying this is the truth. I'm not. This is their belief, the pagan belief that the god of this realm is really like not the god. This is like a prison planet. And when you die, you see your family members that try to fool you into going back into getting reincarnated again instead of moving on
to where you're supposed to be.
And imagine how scary that must be when you die, like going into the dark instead of the light, bro.
What about if when you die, let's say you die, and then you wake up because as a baby, and you cry because that's the light you see.
And you're reincarnated.
You're reincarnated, bro. Like, you're like, fuck again.
I messed up, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you come, and that's the reason why, like, sometimes you're like, hey, I know that person, or you remember shit from your afterlife. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. What about your dreams?
And that's happening more and more now, bro. Like, the kids are like, hey, I remember this. I did this.
I seen the show. I seen the shit. Like, so it's like we don't know, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, where do we really go if we go to another body, if we go to another world? Like, what really are, bro? What are we, I mean? You know, it's that we'll never know. But like that we just come from like a religion and that's it. And like to me, I believe like I'm just waiting here, or like the people that died, they just wait until Jesus returns. You know what I mean? And know this, like it sounds like I don't know, because what about the other religions that don't believe that? And not just like, you know, because a lot of people say, oh, you know, I'm in this religion, so my religion is the real one. And the other person could be like Hinduism is my real one. You know what I mean? So where we really go? Because every religion has a different thing.
Well, their thing would be, if you were bad, you would be reincarnated into like an animal, like a pig, you know, like a snake.
Imagine, bro.
If you were good, what are you going to come back as, an evil? Like,
if you could come back, bro, reincarnated, what do you come back as?
A rich man's dog, bro. You get to smash the wife.
Dog.
Yeah. Shout out to my rich.
To the rich master.
Yeah,
the rich owner.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you ladies that let the dog in, but I would be that dog.
What would I be, bro? The fucking come back with carnated? I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, dogs live a good life if they have a rich man.
It depends, bro. There's some dogs out there like us, bro. They're on the streets.
Yeah.
Hungry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's fools that get catered to, you know, nail
of course,
clippings,
bro.
nail clippings.
Look at my dogs, bro. How we have it, the Yorkies, bro. Nail clipping, eating right, and all that, bro. They ate better than I did when I was a young pug.
Yeah, all the ladies want to hug you.
Yeah, bro.
All of them. All of them, bro. Not a single one. Like, oh, you know?
I don't know what I'll be, bro. I'll probably just, if they tell me you want to come back or go, I'll go.
Yeah, but that's, according to the pagans, that's the trick. They try to disguise themselves as your family members to lead you to get reincarnated again. That's the trap. It's not really your family.
Of course.
Well, who knows, right? But it's not really your family. And then there's other people that died and came back to life that are tormented, bro. Like, they're like, oh no, like it was like
imagine sometimes too, bro, like, let's say you go into a coma or you go through something, and then the other person that was in the body dies, and then you see, like, let's say, like, there's like a spirit wandering around, and that fool sees it, like, oh shit, an opening, and that fool goes in there.
You know what? That's not too far-fetched. I had a client from Nigeria, and her culture believes that when they bring back your family member from the dead, like they have like a weird religious practice that they could bring back your family member, bro. They could bring them back. That the thing that comes back is some sort of demonic entity.
Yeah, it's not you no more.
It's not that person.
You know what I mean? Because let's imagine that you go through a coma or like something, right? And you're asleep or like a surgery, and then your body is vulnerable because you're asleep. And imagine like whatever spirit goes by and sees it like, oh, this motherfucker sleep. He knocked out. Imagine they go in and they take over.
And you're just gone. You just your body. You were done. Not your body,
not
but
my body.
Your
like,
spirit
like, and then there's another spirit in you. You know what I mean? How you do like exorcism and shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's just,
exorcism is a trip. It's a trip, bro, because you don't know how do you define a demon possessing somebody else?
But you know, bro, talking about that, like to me, that when I see movies, I'm like, okay, this demon has been around here forever. He got fucking superpowers or whatever, right? How can a little cross and a little Bible know that fucking do it, bro? You know what I mean? Or by them saying like, oh, the word of this and the word of that, like, to me, it's like, okay, this food's been here for centuries, bro. Forever. This thing got powers.
But if you notice, bro, they always have another movie because it just never goes away.
Yeah, because it's like...
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work because it keeps coming back. And these fools always keep coming back. They're coming back, you know what I mean?
Because they're stubborn. They know how to get around.
Because you can't kill them.
I am of the belief, this is personal, that the fools that are acting out are like the low-class demons, like new to the game, you know? The real ones, they know how to behave, bro. You'll never know.
They live among us.
You'll never know. They're so... like good at what they do, bro. They just want to run shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like me, if I was a demon, let's say I could get into somebody.
Hey.
I could get into somebody's body.
Calm down.
Like, let's say if I could get into somebody's body, I'll just be like chill and banana, bro. You know what I mean? I'll just be
like I'm free.
Yeah, I'm free. I'm gonna be nonchalant. I'm gonna be incognito. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna know nothing. I'm just gonna run a regular life, regular family. And then when somebody pisses me off, then.
But you see, that's the thing, bro. You don't have it in you to be a demon. As imperfect as we are as people, right? Because
there's always the nice people that get demonized.
But think about it like this, right? They say the door to hell is locked from the inside, bro. It's people that refuse to change, bro. So that stubborn motherfucker will be here. Be like, nah, I'm not. I'm gonna still run amok.
That's true.
You see, that's the difference right there. But you refuse to change, you know? Hey, shout out, you know? Yeah, so I believe, bro, that if your heart is light, you get to rest. You just chill, rest. That's it. You do your time.
Yeah, I feel like
you rest.
Because your body has an expiration, but not you, bro.
You probably go to the stars. carbon returns to carbon.
Yeah, imagine.
This,
Imagine that shit, because I remember when I was little, my aunt used to tell me that, oh, you know what, when you die, you become a star. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right.
I am a star. You're like, I am a star. What do you mean I become?
You know what I mean?
I am the star. Huh?
I'm going to be a comet than a star. Because stars are made in a comet is once in 100 years, though.
It's better to burn out than to fade away, you know?
So, yeah, but like, this world, dude, is full of, like, different kind of shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like, for example, everybody's different. Like, everybody says, oh, you know, we come from the one God and blah, 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 right? How is it that we all speak different, bro? Accents, we all have different beliefs, we all look different, bro.
There's a story to that.
You know what I mean?
Why?
Well, of course, it's because they were building Alexa back in the years, bro. And
You think that's what it was?
yeah, but they were building the fucking thing. I feel like they were like, this is what I believe, right? Like there was like a mothership on top, right? And our ancestors, like they saw it. And then they see how the aliens would come down and teach us. They see it then going up and down. And so I think like our ancestors were like, you know what, we got to get up there. Because that's what holds alive. You know what I mean? Because they go up there, they come back with knowledge or whatever, blah, blah. So I feel like they started building and building and building. And then like the aliens were like,
who do you think you are?
look at the sons of bitches.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? Like, no. So one day, they made everybody talk different.
Reset. Like
Reset. Everybody was asleep. Reset to everybody. People woke up like, yo, what the fuck? What are you saying? I don't understand. And people just scattered all over, bro. And people just left. You know what I mean? Or maybe one set of aliens was like, hey, you know what, my peeps? You guys come with me. Hey, you know what? You guys come with me. And you guys
you refuse, bro.
Yeah, so you never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how everybody fucking scattered, bro. Because all that Christopher Columbus discovered America, how you gonna discover America when somebody already lived it, bro?
Like, I was here first. What are you talking about?
Not just that, but the Vikings, bro. They discovered, they were in America like 500 or 700 years, or I don't know how many thousands of years, but before Christopher Columbus even popped his candy ass.
They just weren't the type to write shit down. They were just the berserkers.
Yeah, bro.
Just get rid of everything in their sight. Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So it's like, all this shit they teach us and all that shit, bro, it's for the birds. It's not real.
It's not true.
We don't know where we really come from. We don't really know our history. Bro. We don't really know what our machine, our body could really work, could really make, bro.
Now that being said, right, like there's a lot of human sacrifices at the beginning of time, bro.
Since today. Since now.
No, since today is like, okay, right? We're just trying to find out more and more of what's really going on, right? But back then, they've been doing this since back then.
You know what I think, bro? I think this earth is alive. And I think in order for this world to keep going, it needs sacrifice.
It needs blood.
It needs blood. It needs sacrifice, because look at this, but there's been wars going on in the Middle East forever, bro. Forever. And I think that's a sacrifice. Even in the Bible, see that the Middle East was going to be cursed forever and ever.
And that's what's going on.
Well, it's always been a war over there. It's always been sacrifice. So I feel like people always have to sacrifice it. And like blood has to be sacrificed. Even in the Bible, God was like, you have to sacrifice a lamb. You have to give me blood. You have to give me this. But for me, I feel like somebody that's all loving, you don't have to do it. Like, I'm not going to go tell my daughter, like, hey, you want me to love you? Sacrifice somebody for me. You know this little Rottweiler I bought? You sacrifice it for me. And then I'm going to love you more. That's kind of like insane. You know what I mean? Like, why are you going to sacrifice something to me that I created?
But the time changed. Like, during the Bible, the age changed. No more sacrifice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because Jesus came. Yo, Pop, what's going on? How long did it take?
I'm sure there's more to that story. Like why y'all behaving in this manner? Like,
not just that, though, but like, who did God send Jesus to? To forgive us from who? Well, you're the only one here, bro. You're the only one that created. So why do you need to sacrifice your son? So who's going to forgive us for our sins? Who did you sacrifice your kid to? That's higher than you. Because if you're the only one that's here, You don't have to sacrifice nothing to nobody.
And that's where the pagans might get it right, huh? Like there's some a supreme God.
Yeah, because like for example, this is my crib, right? And if something happens, they say like something happens, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna punish you. I'm gonna no, like
I'll do it again, bro.
Yeah, bro. But it's like for example, this is my home. Let's say my kid breaks something. I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, man, I had to pay this back to who? If it's mine, who am I gonna pay it to? It's mine. I broke it. It's my shit. You feel me? So what I'm saying is like, who did he say? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna send my son because those fools are fucking up a lot. So let me send my son so I could sacrifice him to fucking who? To who?
That's what the pagan. I'm telling you, that's what the pagan is my.
There has to be somebody above because
that would mean that it's a fake one, and there's a supreme. Like there's an actual.
Yeah, because
they didn't require the sacrifice of somebody pretending to be.
Well, not just that, but like, okay, for example, like, okay, I need you to sacrifice something. Why, if you're not of human form? For what if you don't need none of that? You don't need money. You don't need none of that. You're just a form that doesn't exist. You're so powerful that we can't see you, but yet you need a human to write down word for word. You can't just be like, bam, bro. You know what I mean? It's like you need a human to write everything. You need it, all that. Nah, man.
Now that being said, the humans in that time, I mean, we're not much better now, right? But the humans in that time were really different, bro. Like, they were, do you see the different stories of what they were doing? Like, what, Noah fell asleep and I think his son, you know, did something to him.
Now the shit's going on. To this day, all the stories in the Bible are going on right now.
So that's why I'm not surprised if like the wrath of God comes down. Like, hey, dog, you guys just don't learn, dog. Like,
because how many times has because supposedly is right. Because I remember one time when I was little talking about religion a little bit. I don't know what I used to be like, but God is not. He's not perfect. Oh, he's gonna punish you. But if he's perfect, why is it that he had to flood it, burn it, and restart it all over again? And why is it that there's always sin? Why is it that there's always the same shit? Why is it that he never gets it right? You know what I mean? So if he's all perfect and almighty, come on, it makes no sense, dude.
I think that that a lot of the thing is like we get tested as a society, bro. Like it's you know how most civilizations they tend to fall apart and they start all over. Like the test is probably the tree of the what do you call it, the knowledge and life.
Yeah.
So that's the test, and we fail it right off the bat, bro.
I feel that this world has ended a bunch of times.
So it'll probably happen again.
And yeah, I feel like every time, like for example, right now, like you're looking at the world, and you're like, holy shit, dude! Like, how is this going on, and how is this going on? You know what I mean? And I feel like it just keeps going again.
Oh, like look, it even says it in the Bible. I forgot what verse it was. Like there is nothing.
Holy shit! 1,000 people watching us.
No, shout out. God is good. So it says it in the Bible that there's nothing new. I forgot the verse. If you guys know it, put it in the comments. It's like there's nothing new under the sun. What has happened before will happen again. You just have no recollection of it.
Yeah.
You won't remember it.
Yeah.
Because we get tested as a society. Be like, all right, don't eat from this tree. It's not like God wasn't going to give us the knowledge, but we were not.
Why do that though? He wasn't going to give us the knowledge because he even said it.
But we weren't mature. Like I guess we'll
never be mature. Because we'll never be mature. We'll always stay because as infants, as kids. Because
we fell right off the bat.
Yeah, exactly. But for him, he was like, okay, don't eat from this apple. Okay, don't eat from the apple. But why create? I say me buying a car for my daughter, and me leaving the keys there, and her knowing how to drive or whatever. I would be like, hey, you can do whatever you want, but this one. Why am I going to create it for?
Because I guess in order for us to work, bro, we need free will.
But to who though? For what? If you created something like, if I create all this.
So imagine if we just did everything perfect, bro. Like we didn't make any mistakes.
That's what's supposed to be.
We wouldn't be God, bro.
But since day one, supposedly he made us in his image, right? He made us in his image.
And there's some that are perfect. Ugly. No,
he made us perfect, right? Right? He made us perfect. Well, we wasn't perfect from day one. From Adam and Eve, never. And then from that, he was like, okay, I'm going to punish you guys. Get out of here. And then after that, It was when he came with Moses. I mean, with the Ten Commandments, and he started burning everything down. One thing. Second, the fucking burn the floods, and then now this time is gonna come
By fire.
by fire, bro. So it's like a whole bunch of shit that's going on that we don't even know. You know what I mean? That happened before. I feel like the world has ended and it comes back. I feel like every thousands of years or I don't know what, he comes back. And that's what we don't know where we coming from, bro. That's
Yeah, like there's different civilizations. Nobody, they hide them. They don't talk about them. Like they talk about Tartaria and all that. It's coming up now. Like like it's in the old maps, but we don't know anything about it.
We don't know nothing about. All we know is like, bro, and that's just that. But who really said that the world is round, or who really said that the map is how they made it, bro?
Now I know for a fact there's land they're chilling at. They always talk about a place called Valhalla, and then I forgot what mythology
In
that.
every movie. Every movie.
Even they like even when that fool Kirk passed away on TV.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, no, Kirk.
Kurt Cobain, he blew his brain.
No, the guy that got it.
I know, bro.
Yeah. They
I was
said we'll
speaking
see you in Valhalla, bro. Like
Yeah, we'll see you.
Valhalla, bro. Valhalla is the hall of the warriors' place, the place where warriors rest in some mythology. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that's an actual place, bro. Where they chilling?
Kobe and Parker there.
Right, like just
I wouldn't
chilling.
doubt it, bro. I wouldn't doubt it because you see, who was it? Was it Universal or Paramount? I don't know who was the one with the globe that passes, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did they know the globe was there before they even went to the moon? How, bro? How?
Yeah,
Bro,
no
because you see, a lot people tell us something so much that you start believing it.
You're almost forced to not even question it.
Yeah, because okay, when you're born, you're a baby. Your baby doesn't know nothing. He doesn't know nothing about Jesus, about the devil. He doesn't know nothing about politics. He doesn't know shit about nothing. But what is the first thing that we do? There's the Jesus and there's the devil and blah, 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 blah. So now we start brainwashing it with the same shit. And then after that, oh, don't ask questions. Oh, don't do this. Oh, don't do that. And blah, 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 blah. So the kid is growing up with that mentality. Why? Because it's a fucking system that they put in our head. You know what I mean? We grew up believing that.
And that's not even the right way to go about religion because you're supposed to ask questions and allow correction. That's the whole point of religion. Without correction,
The whole point of growing
is correction and getting corrected. If like, all right, I thought this, or they like, oh, this is the best to our knowledge. This.
Like for example, we're parents, right? I'm a dad, you're a dad. And how are we going to teach your kids? No, by teaching them.
One is example, and one is like this to the best of my ability.
Exactly, bro. So you know what I mean? So, but all that shit that they teach us, bro, and all that shit's for the birds, bro.
It's teaching you how to be a
follower.
A follower, yeah. And we're
you,
supposed to be leaders in Christ.
Yeah, but it teaches you, like, imagine, bro, like, for example, like the Native Americans, bro, they believe, like, the earth, you go, like, a barefoot and, like, the earth gives you fucking, like, I don't know what's that called.
It grounds you.
Yeah, all that.
Why? Because we're electric magnetically.
Exactly, but what happens, they taught us to wear shoes. So
rubber.
We don't pass that.
Rubber, an insulator.
You know what I mean? hey, don't eat from this, and don't do this, and don't do this. Oh, like for example, you know, back in the days, you know, oh, drink this medicine, or this nice herb, you're a witch, and you're this, and you're that, and blah, 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 blah. But a doctor could be like, you know what, man, I mix this, I make this chemical with this chemicals, and
it's science.
It's science, bro.
It's sorcery, bro. Like, you're testing shit out to see what happens.
Like, for example, like Christianity, they used to burn witches and they used to do that, right? But yeah, you go to church until you eat from the body of Jesus. What the fuck is that?
It's some sort of sorcery, and that's the hypocrisy.
Yeah, that's the hypocrisy.
And again, that's not Christ. That's the hypocrisy of the people that feel like they're supreme because they follow him, bro.
Oh, here. Drink his blood. Hey, bro, like, that's a witchcraft shit, bro.
That's a covenant. That's a covenant. You're making like a spiritual bond with
them. Like, nah, man.
Yeah, we live in a world that's upside down, bro.
Everything, bro.
Everything is corrupted, even religion, unfortunately. You know, I follow Christ because even in historical things, bro, they write about around that time where he was born in Asia. They were like, there's something mystical about to happen around that same time period.
But
like they felt something approaching.
He was here 500 years before Jesus, and he was another people that they were waiting. So every religion, everybody has their own Christ, their own one.
Yeah, but this was a completely separate. You know what I mean? Around, they had methods of communication, right? But they were right here, and they were over there writing. They didn't know what to call it. They didn't know what to call it, bro. And they felt the arrival, bro. And for all we know, let's just say Christ was a ordinary dude, right? He was brave enough to step up against what they were doing wrong, bro. Or what usury, like selling stuff in the church and doing all these crafts that make, like, that's not what we're supposed to be doing, right? He was able to chill with people that were looked down upon, bro. The hoes, the druggies, he even got a tax collector that, like, I know you're messing up, bro. Come join me.
But like, that's because the tax collectors
were frowned up. They were in the same category as whores, bro.
And you know what's crazy is that when they say, "Oh, we're in debt," who to who?
The fuck do we owe this money to?
To who?
To that? What the?
To who?
Like, right? Like, we're the most powerful country in the world. Who do we owe this money to? If anything, let's start taxing everybody else.
Oh, we're in debt, trillions. To who?
The world is in debt, but to who?
To who, bro?
To who? Like, the world debt is
who?
Who?
Who let you borrow $1 billion or $1 trillion, bro?
It's probably the fallen angels, man.
Bro, shit.
You know what's interesting? So, according to like the lore, right, the mythology, 200 angels fell to Mount Hermon, right? Guess who has a base at Mount Hermon? The UN.
No way.
Bro. You know, they're running shit, bro. They're running shit, bro. You cannot tell me otherwise, dog. What are the odds, bro? Why would they have a base there?
I think every country was hiding something.
They're all together, like, hey, we can't let them know.
Like, why is it that in Antarctica, bro, they're all signed for nobody to go up there? Everybody said that, but it said nobody could go up there. Nobody could go visit. Nobody could do none of that shit. How? Why?
Leave Santa alone. We gotta leave Santa alone. We need him to work for Christmas.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, not just this, bro. Like, for example, this, right? They said like the sun, like everything's the same, right? Why is it that in Alaska it's 40 days or 40 nights, bro? Like the sun doesn't come out if we're in the same earth. If the earth is going around and around, how is it like, oh, sometimes in Alaska and all that, there's no sun. It's completely dark. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but the sun is out. How is that possible, bro?
And it's full of ice.
It is full of ice. That's just no. But the thing is, how is it that the sun is out when right here we're asleep? When right here is nighttime. But over there's not when all of us are in the same earth. And the earth is supposedly rotating. You know what I mean? So how is it that the sun doesn't appear there for 40 fucking days, bro? And it's completely dark or completely fucking nighttime? For 6 months, bro. For 6 months. You know what I mean? So how is that possible? You know what I mean?
If you have the answer, put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments, man. Why is that, bro? Like, you know what I mean? You got other places that it's just some things that you just like.
But it would make sense that there's a place in complete darkness, right? Like for 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah, but no.
As far as I know, is there?
You know what I mean? It's like,
if there's a place, right, then there has to be a point where there's complete and utter darkness.
Yeah. So to me, it's like, how is that possible when supposedly we live under the same sun? We live under the same moon. And if like, supposedly the moon is somewhere else, why is it the sun something? Let's say the moon is the sun, or the moon is in fucking China when the sun is here, supposedly that's what they taught us. Why is it that we can see the moon and the sun at the same time? You know, why is that, bro?
Those are the tough hitting questions.
You know what I mean? How is that possible? How is all this shit that we see, and you think about it, like, it doesn't fucking make sense, bro? But they have told us so many fucking times that we believed it, and we're like, oh, you know what? It's fucking true. But it's not. You know what I mean? We don't know what the fuck.
I love space growing up, bro. I love aliens.
But you know what I think? I don't even think there's a fucking space. I feel like there's water above. And the real space, how we said, go check out our other episodes. The other space is the ocean.
It says it in the Bible.
It says, because you know why? Look at the ocean. How many different creatures it has. It gives birth. There's creatures in there that you look at.
That's probably the womb of the dimension.
Yeah,
Like, that's
the
like
womb, that's the womb of the world, bro. That gives birth to all sorts of animals, sorts of creatures, and one day the ocean gave birth to us.
Ooh, give us 1 second, guys.
You know what I mean? And I just feel that that's why me, bro, I don't believe what they teach you. I don't go to church, bro.
I question everything.
I question everything now like a grown up. You know, I question a lot of shit like, yo, man, does this make sense? Does that make sense? Another thing, bro, like that's what I was talking to my boy. He was like, I was like, how is it that the sun, it gives us direct light just to us? How convenient is that? If it's because it's in a solar system. It's because it's inside here, bro. So, you know what I mean? It's not out there how they say. Because if the sun will be reading space, the space will be fucking clear of light. You know what I mean? It will always be bright. But how is it that it's like exactly? It's just us.
And we're just at the right point.
At the right moment, at the right time. And how is it that the moon is just exactly, bro, takes care of the ocean, takes care of the wave, takes care of all that? How is that possible?
Yeah, that whole thing with electromagnetism is wild, but like the birds move from time to time on their own.
Everything, bro. Everything is just like a system that is perfectly running. Like somebody just created it and left it on autopilot, and then we just like,
You dip.
boom, and that's it. Like us. Somebody created us, left us on autopilot. All right, man, women are going to create life. And that's how it's going to be. You know, the world, it's alive. It gives birth to plants, grass. It gives birth to a lot of shit, bro.
And everything has a purpose, even flies, even
everything, bro. So it's like the world is alive. The trees are alive. They block. How is it that you look at how perfect? You know, tell me like the world. You go just in action with how perfect it is. Like the trees know fall, winter, when the fucking leaves should fall, when they grow back, and all that. How is that, bro? You know what I mean? Like it's specific, bro. In April, everything blossoms. That's when the new year should start, not fucking on January 1st.
That is what a lot of cultures believe in.
Yeah, so it's like, it's because the new year starts, like, boom, everything starts blossoming, the flowers, even the birds come out of hibernation, everything, bro, it just starts going. So it's like, the world is alive, man. The ocean is alive. Everything is alive. All that shit that they fucking made us believe, nah, bro. It's all nonsense.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Somebody created us with powers that we have no clue how to use them.
We have not a...
You know, we're like a video game where we really learn how to play. And we don't, like when people play Mortal Kombat, the beginners, and you don't know how to do the fucking,
You're
the
just
moves.
tapping every button.
Yeah, we're just fucking hitting all the buttons and you just playing. That's how it is us. We don't know our full power. We don't know our full potential. We don't really know what we're capable of. Because if you really think it, bro, once you start thinking of something, you start attracting. Imagine how powerful that is.
We're a magnet.
We're a magnet, bro. So imagine how powerful we are that we could sense what somebody's feeling. We could sense somebody's energy. We could sense it. But like a lot of people say, you know, oh, put it in the air and you should get it. Imagine?
Ask anything in my name.
Yeah.
And
because
consider
we are
it,
the gods, bro.
and believe that you have it and it'll be yours. And what is his name? I am the great I am.
I am. I am him.
I am the great I am. There's instruction there, and it's been corrupted too, bro.
Yeah, I am him. Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, bro. Like
It's a big thing.
Oh, the live chat disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, let us know what you think. So for the afterlife, what do you think?
I think like there must be some, like I feel like your power, your energy is so strong. I think that sometimes that there is an afterlife, bro. But like I can't explain it. You know what I mean? I feel like
It's not for us to explain, huh?
yeah, I feel like, you know, sometimes when you die real quick, you know, like you're walking somewhere, bah, you get murk. I feel like your spirit stays stuck in that moment forever, man. Like my dreams. Like I'm always trying to get there, but I could never get there. You know what I mean? Because I already died on the way there. So I could never get to a place where I'm going, so I feel like I'm always stuck. You know what I mean? I feel like this is like with ghosts. You say like ghost, like the people that they don't know that they're dead.
Yeah, they're all shocked, and you need somebody to walk you.
Yeah, like someone got stuck here. Like that's why there's a lot of haunted houses. How they say like bad energy because they feel like they're stuck here. They still feel like they're still here with that body and that moment. But I don't feel like they appear all the time.
And again, it's mostly the negative ones because those are the ones that refuse to.
Yeah, it is always the negative, like the negative energy that's stuck behind. That is scared to go the other way. Like for example, like when what about if it's the other way around where your ancestors are calling you? Hey, come here, come here, come here. And you're like, nah. And they're like, they make you stay here. You're like, nah, I don't want to go, I'm scared. And that's like the ghost of the spirit, they stuck in.
It's possible.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hi. Sorry.
Yeah, so I feel like the energy gets stuck. You get stuck. I feel like there is an afterlife, and I feel that, but I feel that you just always make like, for example, like there's a lot of people that say, oh, that ghost stood here behind because he still has stuff to do. What you gotta do? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you still had a mission, what, buy a house? You don't buy a house, you're fucking dead, dude. But I feel like you just got stuck like your energy.
You refuse
To go.
to accept it.
To accept that you're gonna get too scared, probably to be like, fuck, what's on the other side?
And you stay stuck.
You get stuck here, bro. And I feel like the people that don't want to go are the people that get stuck here, like living the same.
It's a refusal to change.
Yeah, you get stuck. Like, have you seen American Horror Story? The first one with the house, and like some of them refuse that they're dead, and then when they try to leave the house, they come back.
You almost think like that you're the one that's dead, right? Like it kind of feels like they're so separated.
Yeah, and like me sometimes I have heard voices. I have heard like people say my name, like God. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And I just feel like it just sometimes it's you, like you're so powerful, because not everybody can feel it. I feel like sometimes your energy is so strong, like you feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder what they do.
Yeah. So I believe that too. That the most stubborn spirits. That's why you gotta keep your heart light. I think that's like the general one for all cultures. Not keep your heart.
You know what I think they'll do? I do feel this. I feel like when you die, you stay here for like 3 days.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, I do feel it, and then you leave. Because I like, okay, when my dog died, what was his name? Parker. That fool used to be a little Yorkie, right? And that fool got ran over like 2 years ago in front of the house. So every morning I'll let that fool, I would just open the door when I would go to the gym like at 3 in the morning. I'll open the door and I'll let that fool leave. But he was so dumb that he would leave, right? But he always come back. And I remember that day that fool never came back. When I went to the gym, I saw that fool like ran over and picked him up and all that stuff, right? But to tell you this, the next day, I was getting ready to go to the gym. And I heard somebody like start scratching my door. Like him. And I opened the door, there was nobody there. The next day again, at the same time. And I remember that this time I was like, Parker, you're dead, bro. Go to the other side. Like, maybe the car hit you so fast that you didn't realize that you died coming back home when you're gone. Like, just go back. Just, you know what I mean? Just cross to the other side, dude. The next day it never happened. I was it, dude. You know what I mean? So I feel like sometimes you die so quick, like, you still feel like you still have to go to wherever you were going. You know what I mean? Like, you get stuck. And like, right when you're about to get there, it rewinds again. That would be a hell. You know what I mean? To live the same day every day, bro.
Dying day.
Yeah, you're dying.
There's a lot of movies that Groundhog Day when you just
the same thing over and over and over. Like, you never know. You never know where. We never know it, but we'll never know where we come from, what's our history, none of this shit. What we're really capable of. You know what I mean? If we always keep following the pack, if we always keep ignoring the truth, if we always keep thinking we know everything, we'll never know shit.
Yeah, you gotta be walk life with an open mind.
You always have to have.
But you gotta have a good filter on, you know.
100.
Yeah.
100%, man. You got anything else to say?
No, man, that's pretty much it for me for today. Thank you guys for joining us.
Hey, thank you, man, for everybody stopping by, for your comments, for your likes. Go add us up, man, on TikTok and on YouTube. Is half an hour with the big dogs, the podcast. The channel is big_Rob79, and right here on TikTok is Big Rob, the same thing. So come and check us out, man.
Yeah. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
I appreciate it, and go check us out, man. Thank you, sir, for stopping by. Hey, thank you. How many people? Some people.